on 96.1 The River with Murphy, Sam, and Jodi. Happy Valentine's Day. We're at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital Radiothon, broadcasting live today from Essen Lane, and it's just a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better weather, sunshine, Valentine's Day, everything's perfect. All that's missing is your call to become a miracle maker.
Waiting to hear from you from on the Broadmoor United Methodist Church phone bank at 888-499-5437. Sam, quickly tell them what a miracle maker is.
A miracle maker just means that you agree to give to donate $15 a month. And keep in mind this, when you call up, it's not like something you have to remember to do every month. We'll get your information, and then it's automatically done for you every month. So just one phone call to us. That's how painless this is. And it's 50 cents a day, $15 a month, and then you can hang up the phone and know you did something real good on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Guys, I'm visiting with the Gonzalez family. Gabe Swindle is 6 years old, and the family is here, mom and dad. We visited with him last year, and I know you guys have had a big year. He's in first grade. He goes to Pecan Grove Primary, and you've had a very big year because bring everybody up to speed with where you've been and where you are now, because there's a lot for you guys to celebrate.
As of September the 13th, he had his last dose of chemo through his port. In October, he had his port out. But as of the 17th of September, he is done with treatment.
Woo!
Yes. That's fantastic.
So kind of he's putting it behind him, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to put it behind you?
It's intense. I mean, you got to get used to it because he's 5 months out from treatment, from the end of treatment, and it's little things that you notice, as you go along. Because this Christmas was the first time we didn't have to spend it in the hospital. Last year he opened presents, and then by 9 o'clock we were in the hospital. We spent Christmas for the whole week all the way into New Year in the hospital. So I mean, every holiday since he got diagnosed, we pretty much spent in the hospital. So this year, Thanksgiving and Christmas, we spent out of the hospital.
You're told you're supposed to take it one day at a time, and that is the right way. But can you, or do you always kind of project out because you're mama?
Yeah. Well, everything's a big deal. Even now he gets sick, and you go into, oh my God, it could be cancer again mode, and so it's intense. And we're trying to be normal and get back to normal, and he's doing a lot better than we are, but we're going one day at a time.
Can I ask you a question, Gabe?
Uh-oh.
Whenever you were here, I know you're 5 months out from it, and that's a lot. I mean, for you, 5 months is probably forever. That was a year ago. When you did have to come and do chemo, how did they keep you occupied? I mean, what did you do while you were getting chemo?
Play games.
You played games? What games?
Like video games?
Video games, yeah.
Oh, cool. Are you good?
Yeah, they have the iPad.
Yeah, I was really good at it.
You're really good at it and had the iPad. Mom, what are some of the really cool things that you never expected that the hospital staff and the child life specialist did for your family? Because, unless you've been in the children's hospital like this, you don't know what goes on.
Oh, I mean, they try. Well, with him, he wasn't allowed to leave his room ever. You had to stay in there. So
that's hard.
Yeah. So they would come to him, because there's a really nice, playroom upstairs, but he couldn't go to it. So they'd come to him, and he loves to do crafts. So they would, do crafts with him and glitter. I don't know if y'all have, experienced glitter in a hospital room, but it gets everywhere, and there's glitter for like days. And so I look over at one point, and they're using his head to squish glitter out, and so he had glitter in his hair for a couple days. And so I mean, they do anything that they can to just make him happy and just make him comfortable. And the nurses, every time they come in to check on him, it's like 30 minutes to an hour, they'd ask, do you want a warm blanket? His always, yes, I want a warm blanket. So he'd just have a mound of blankets by the end of the, and so you'd have to give him eye contact and be like, no more warm blankets, please, we've got enough. But I mean, they do everything to just, make them happy, make them comfortable, and make it, as pleasant as possible. I mean, you spend, weeks in there, and you can't leave the room. You're just stuck in there.
Yeah.
And so they do everything.
When we're telling all these stories, and you come here and you on a busy Friday morning for your family, I'm sure there's lots going on. Why do you want to come back every year and tell your story? Why do you do it?
You don't think you're going to need them. You think, my kid's going to be healthy, my kid's going to be safe, everything's going to be fine. And then when you do need them, you want them there. You don't want to be like, oh, well, I have to go out of state for somebody, or I have to go all the way to New Orleans to get my treatment. You want it here where you're at. And so that's what people need to realize is, you donate, you keep it local, and when you need it, it's going to be there. Or when your family needs it, it's going to be there.
888-499-5437. Mary trying to keep her emotions intact. I know.
Yeah.
There's nothing more emotional. There's nothing more important to us than our kids. I get it. 888-499-5437. We are looking for you to become a miracle maker now, right now for your healthy children, for all your blessings.
Yeah.
We had an 18-year-old leukemia patient yesterday tell us, count your blessings, not your stressings. I thought that was the quote of Radiothon this year. I know you're turning 7 next month. What birthday party are you guys doing? Like, what's up?
Well,
Zelda themed?
What?
he wants Legend of Zelda. We have a surprise for him because it's also going to be 6 months out from,
Yeah.
And so we didn't really get to do a No More Chemo party for him because, it's school and just a lot of stuff. So we're
Right.
going to do something special for his birthday.
Ooh, okay. We
Awesome.
can't wait to hear about it. Let us know about it. Thank you so much, Gabe and Mary, the Swindle family from Gonzales. 888-499-5437. If you need a reason, that's it.
Yeah, call now, become a miracle maker, $15 a month, or online at 96.1theriver.com. It's Murphy, Sam, and Jody, the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital Radiothon.